So you smashed your Mojave 4S right into a tree, or you just jumped it off a 10-foot ramp, smashed it into the ground, and broke your suspension arm like me. You can see that snapped off the pin, so we're gonna have to disassemble the front end and replace some stock parts. So let's get down to business, shall we? So as usual, I'm just using the tools that came with the car itself, so hopefully that's all we need. We'll see. First step, take the tire off. So I'm gonna take off that front. Well, thank God I had this massive set of Allen wrenches so I could actually twist it with proper force. That was on there pretty hard. Next thing I'm going to do is remove the shock, 2 little screws, one at the top and down the bottom. Small tool that came with the kit. Get 2 Allen wrenches. This is the smaller one. Next thing we do is take off the whole front bumper. The easiest way to take this bumper off is to just remove all these screws first so you can get to these 2 screws. Remove these 2 screws. Smaller Allen wrench with the small screws up front. Larger Allen wrench with the 2 screws right here. So let's get that off. Now I'm pretty sure the 2 screws down here are holding on the plate right there, and then there's going to be some screws in the bottom. So let's get those 2 off first. I'm using the longer Allen wrench from my kit because it's really hard with the short one. All right, so that was it. Just that screw, this screw, and that screw. And we can take the piece off. A couple tabs in back. And now we can get to the pin right here. Looking decent. I think we got to do a few more things so we can get it off. All right, I took the screw off of this screw down here for this piece, and then this screw down here for this piece, which are the 2 same size screws over here. This big fat screw and this little screw. The little screw goes here. Big fat screw goes down there, I think. Everything's free. We just got to get the pin out of here. So I'm going to push it out with the tiny Allen wrench and see if I can just push it out enough to grab it with the pliers. Yep, the pin pops right out with the Allen wrench. So now we can grab the pin, pull the pin out, and move forward. And the other pin is right here. You just pull this off and grab the pliers, pull this out. Because of how I broke it, it's really hard to pull it out, but it is coming out. I'm just pulling it with the pliers and twisting really slowly. It's working. All right, and she's out. So let's get the new one in. Placing that little screw right there first. Let's do this. You can see, little screw, new part, old part. We're gonna put this piece into the new part first. All right, now that we got the little screw in, first thing we're gonna do is just place it right back, grab the big burly pin that we pulled out and shove this one back in. Both pins just pushed in very easy, very easy. So that's great. So now we're gonna just reattach some of the screws up here on the knuckle and move forward. All right, all the screws are in, 4 screws, and now I'm putting this little metal rod back in place. Next thing I'm gonna do is probably get the bottom slider plate back in. We're gonna tighten the 4 screws for the bottom plate and then put this little piece back on top of that metal pin. Okay, the plate is back on, and now we're putting on that little piece right there, this piece right here. We're going to tighten it up. Okay, the front bumper's all put back together. Now we're going to put the shock back on, the tire, and then work on this little rubber front bumper. Fix it because these 2 holes at the ends broke, so I'm going to figure that out. Shock's on, tires on, and we're back. Everything's great. Look at that, no scratches on this one. It's beautiful, huh? All right, well, we know not to jump it like 10 feet, I guess, and let it slam into the ground, like straight down. No slow jumping at 10 feet. Let's finish the bumper and then put this in the recycling bin. All right, and that's it. It's done. We got our suspension back. We got the shock arm back. Everything looks good. Nice and even. Nice and fixed. We used the tools that came with it, except I had to use a bigger Allen wrench to get the tire off, but you can use a socket wrench for that, and a little bit longer of an Allen wrench in my set over here just to help out a little bit, but you can definitely get it done with this, which is nice. So that's about it for now. How to replace the front suspension arm in the Mojave 4S. Coming at you. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next clip when I beat the crap out of this thing even more.